And we have been showing you the very long lines at COVID testing sites all across Western Washington. Well, today we've learned a skyrocketing number of those results have been coming up positive. UW Medicine says a lot of sites have seen rates in the 40s this week, the highest, a 49% positivity rate at a site in Auburn on Tuesday. And these increasing rates are why they say they're going to start cutting back actually on testing appointments. King 5's Erica Zucco is live for us at one of the open sites with the reason that they're doing this, because it seems perhaps counterintuitive, Erica.
Right. So it's another busy day here at the Soto site. They have had appointments booked up all throughout the day, and that really has been the case for testing sites all across the area that are open. And as you mentioned, UW is going to be limiting appointments at 9 of those sites. And the reason, it has nothing to do with the weather. It's actually about those positivity rates. Now, typically what UW does is they take 4 or 5 samples, they pool them together and they test it. If it comes up negative, they're all negative, good to go. If it comes up positive, that means at least one of them is a positive. So then they test them individually. This used to be efficient, but now that so many of the tests come up positive, they got to just go ahead and do them all one by one. And it's really tough to have enough staff to do that in a timely manner.
This isn't an announcement that I'd like to make, and we're going to be trying to get back to our normal testing capacity as soon as we can.
That seriousness isn't lost on the thousands that lined up at test sites this week, trying to see whether they could safely spend time with others. At some sites, more than a third of those people tested positive, including a 49% rate one day in Auburn.
It has just been one of these things where it's been creeping up and up and up and up. So it wasn't unexpected, but it is still the highest that I've ever seen in our region.
Normally, UW would pool test samples to save time, but because so many are positive, they're doing them one by one. They say now they can only handle about 8,000 to 12,000 tests per day.
We could accept more tests, but we wouldn't get to them in a meaningful time. And I think that's a really important consideration.
To adjust, they're temporarily closing sites at City Hall and in Ballard and Sammamish. Other sites will be open only for people with symptoms or a known exposure to the virus. So what if this affects your ability to get a test in a timely manner?
Testing is one tool in the tool belt that our society can use to fight against COVID, but vaccines and distancing and not going to gatherings and not traveling are actually the mainstay of what we can do.
And those changes will take effect on January 4th. They do plan to add back more appointments when the positivity rate goes down. Now, you may be wondering, well, why can't they just hire more staff? Well, the thing is, the market on skilled lab technicians is really tight right now. It's hard to find more of those, so they just kind of got to make do with what they have. In Seattle, Erica Zucco, King 5 News.